Welcome to this edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State football program for the upcoming 2021 season. I'm Sports Information Director Jeff Weiss and joined today by tight ends coach Mark Nowicki. Mark, thanks for joining us today.
Glad to be here, Jeff.
We've been talking with some of the other coaches about, youthful enthusiasm. Obviously, tight end, important position in the Wayne State offense. Usually one or two are out there, depending on the fullback situation. And the guy with the most experience is Nick Podrak, who does it both athletically and academically.
Yeah, Nick's been outstanding in the classroom, really performing at a high level, and then on the field as well. He's very athletic, very tough, and he's a young man that has performed at a high level in the our previous season in the GLIAC, finding his way in the end zone and then being very instrumental in our run game. He's a young man that really we look at as an all-GLIAC caliber and potentially all-American caliber tight end for us moving forward.
But then after that, it's five guys who've never played in college.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nick brings a wealth of experience back to our room, but after that, we're looking forward to some guys that haven't quite had that opportunity to prove themselves on Saturday afternoon.
Obviously, limited number of practices last fall and the spring. But what can you tell us about Dayton, Keller, Kevian, and Nathaniel, Eberle, Rodriguez?
Sure. Dayton Keller's a young man that we've got really high expectations for, a really big physical tight end, catches the ball really well, and certainly is accustomed to winning, won 3 state championships in high school. Mm-hmm. And this will be his third fall in our program. So we really have high expectations for him, and he really took the next step in the spring in terms of being comfortable with our playbook. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of players, when they come in, and they redshirt that first year, they spend as much time on the scout team running the other team's plays as our own. So he really had a great opportunity this spring to get comfortable with our playbook and our scheme and really took the next step in terms of getting comfortable with our scheme.
Sounds great. Obviously, Kevian Ross and Nathaniel Eberle Rodriguez, very limited practice in their first year in college.
Yeah, very limited. But the way we practice in the spring, going with the split squad, that we really maximize their repetitions, so reps that they may not have otherwise gotten in a traditional format. So Kevian's a really athletic, long athletic tight end that catches the ball really well, runs really well, so we have high expectations for him. And Nathaniel certainly is going to be a really large inline tight end, a guy that's going to be able to move some people off the ball. And again, these guys just need the reps in the fall, and really excited for them.
And you brought in 2 new guys. I don't know how you talk Coach Winters into bringing in 2 guys for tight end, Justin Hart and Michael Ramirez. What can you tell us about our 2 recruits?
No, we're grateful to have those 2 guys. And obviously tight end is an integral part of what we're doing offensively in the run game and the pass game as well. So Justin's going to be a phenomenal addition to our team. He's a great athlete, certainly has the bloodlines with his nephew being Mike Hart, the all-time leading rusher at the University of Michigan. But Justin's really athletic, and we can be able to use him in the passing game and then off the ball in the run game as well. And then Michael Ramirez will join us again from Catholic Central, one of 3 members on our team from Catholic Central. Super intelligent and very tough, detail-oriented player. You know, Michael's one of those guys that asks really good questions. And again, I mentioned that toughness. He was the Catholic League champion at the 189-pound weight class in wrestling. So he brings a lot of toughness and grit to our room.
Sounds great. Well, thanks again for watching this edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State football program.